From subtly saying goodbye during a live stream,
I'm gonna go offline. I guess I'll try to find something to watch for a tiny bit before I pass out.
to saying farewell after being silenced for exposing the government.
If you're watching this, I'm in prison.
Here are the times 6 YouTubers were forced to say goodbye. Starting with the most unexpected, Reckful, real name Byron Bernstein, who was one of the most famous World of Warcraft streamers.
Wait, can I make my character look cooler? I look dumb as f***.
Yeah, you look retarded. We'll get to that.
But behind his lively, fun-loving personality, he was struggling internally, which he shared with internet therapist Dr. K on December 4th, 2019.
I've dealt with depression my whole life, pretty much. I mean, since I was like 14, and I'm 30 now. Well, I've been diagnosed with bipolar type 2. When I was 6, my brother killed himself. He also had it.
So tell me what your experience of depression is.
The easiest way to explain is I've had years of my life like this where I wake up every day and I don't see a purpose to doing anything.
Though he talked about his struggles, it was clear from his live stream 6 months later that things weren't getting better.
Should I get us out of here? Maybe the trick is that I need to die to get to the next part. There's another game. Should I risk it and find out?
The next day, however, on July 2nd, 2020, he posted 2 concerning tweets. I feel bad for anyone who has to deal with my insanity. Please just know in these situations, the insane person does not feel in control of their actions. Soon after, his name was all over the headlines, devastating many fans. This absolutely breaks my heart. My day and probably my entire week is ruined. I've followed Byron since the very beginning, including most of his struggles, and this truly effing sucks. I'm beyond words.
I just want you all to know that I have never met a person on Twitch that has ever, I've had some of the most memorable moments of my life with Byron.
And his girlfriend Becca, to whom he proposed before posting his final tweets. I didn't see the proposal until it was too late, but that doesn't change the fact that I wasn't able to be there for him. Even Dr. K was destroyed, reminding those struggling like Byron to seek help.
It's a personal battle and all of us have to fight it. But you have to fight it, but you don't have to fight it alone.
But if Byron decided to end his life because of his mental struggles, Daryl Leaf had no choice but to face his due to an unforgiving condition. On July 8th, 2020, Daryl posted his first ever YouTube video sharing his cancer journey following his diagnosis in late 2019.
I have a stage 4 colon cancer. I do believe that this will kill me, all right? And I've been, stage 4. Very few people get that sorted. And so it's just a matter of time.
Nevertheless, Daryl kept fighting, updating his fans with each new video.
I'm currently getting immunotherapy, chemotherapy, and I am about to get radiation therapy as well. 2
years later after his first video, on November 2nd, 2022, his 9th cancer journey video was uploaded, revealing the result of his battle.
Just to let you know that maybe today I actually passed away, so I'm no longer here. All right. Thanks for sticking with me through my journey. Thanks, for all those who have been part of my life, good or bad. You take the good, take the bad, take the ugly. It's life, So, thank you.
Even with the heartbreaking news, people praised the YouTuber for his bravery. The balls of steel on this man. This guy knew what was coming and he was prepared for it. No panicking. He explained everything very calmly. What a strong man. This man is discussing his end and his final days with more composure than most people would have complaining about waiting in line to buy coffee at a Starbucks. But while Daryl's sad goodbye followed after a 3-year fight for his life, David's farewell was the result of something far more controversial. In 2017, the Afghan Files was released, which exposed what Australian troops did to innocent Afghans, and it was all because of David McBride, a former army lawyer who leaked the confidential military documents to a broadcast company. Yet this led to him being charged, prompting him to share his story on YouTube.
Now I'm a whistleblower, fighting for my life in the Australian courts. If you are complaining about major wrongdoing in an Australian government department, they don't roll over, you become the enemy.
Many people sided with him. Everyone loves a whistleblower until it happens, and then it's race to ass cover and obscure the truth. Thank you very much, David, for your moral courage and continuing service to Australia. But the court did not.
If you're watching this, I'm in prison. Again, all I can do is thank the supporters. I'm not going to complain. I went into this with my eyes open. I need to go to prison in order to fix this country. We need to look at how this country can pretend that I'm a national security threat when there are so many other things wrong with it. So much bribery, so much corruption, even war criminals that haven't been in jail. I will sit in jail, I will get stronger in jail. We will build our forces. Plenty of people down through the ages have been in jail and have come out stronger, so don't worry about me.
I'm not Australian, but my country does this crap too. Exposing crimes should not be a crime. Imprison the real criminals. Despite this, David's 5-year sentence makes his goodbye a temporary kind, unlike Paul Harrell, whose farewell ended in something heartbreakingly permanent. Paul was best known for his educational content about firearms.
Shotguns at close range can be very effective.
On July 16, 2023, however, he made a heartbreaking announcement.
I was recently diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
Fans immediately showed support. I hope you beat cancer, Paul. We're all rooting for you, man. While getting treatments, Paul continued posting videos and educating fans. Then, half a year after his diagnosis, he gave an update about his condition and the channel's future.
The time I have left to continue making content in this format has become very short. As I've mentioned before, a couple of the crew are going to try to continue putting out content. The primary person behind that will be my brother, Roy.
8 months after finally hitting 1 million subscribers, he uploaded his final video, which was pre-recorded, confirming what many had come to expect.
So if you're watching me, I'm dead. The final thing I would want to say is my sincere apologies. I had hoped that I would continue in this format for the next 10 or even 15 years. And even once I was diagnosed, I had hoped that we'd be here 2 or 3 more years, and it's turned out to be only a few more months.
I cannot believe he apologized to us for dying. What a humble man. The cancer got his body, but it never took his spirit. Even Hickok45, another famous firearms YouTuber, paid his respects.
So farewell, Paul. Even though I'm not what you'd call a professional, I hope to see you sometime out there in the cosmos, maybe that big shooting range in the sky.
Now after Paul's passing, his brother will continue his YouTube legacy, just as Lynja has someone close to her to keep her remembered. Cooking with Lynja, real name Lynja Davis, a retired systems engineer, became the internet's grandma because of her funny cooking videos.
Bacon, fry that ting till it's perfect. 2 eggs, salt and pepper, and scramble. Cook till nice and yellow and add that American cheese.
But on May 18th, 2021, in her video titled Cookies for Cancer, she opened up about 2 health conditions she had dealt with.
The bad news is back in 2019, I was diagnosed with throat cancer. It changed my voice, and that's why I think I sound like Marge, Mabel, and Toad.
Last day of radiation, how do you feel?
I feel great. I'm so excited.
You look great, Mom.
In 2021, I was diagnosed with esophageal cancer, but the good news is I just finished my cancer treatment.
She then continued making videos, leading her to win Best Editing in the YouTube Streamies Award a year and a half later.
Gosh, I'm so thrilled. This is the best thing ever. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, everyone.
But on August 8th, 2023, Lynja's son, Tim, who had been helping her make the videos, announced that his mom had to undergo a new treatment.
And the new chemo medication, unfortunately, is causing her to lose her hair. So, in support, I'm buzzing off my fluff.
I shaved my hair.
Oh, honey.
Only to return on New Year's Day, 2024, to update fans with the results.
I'm super sad to inform you that, unfortunately, Lynja, my mom, has passed away. Her final moments were super peaceful, and thankfully she was surrounded by the people she loved most, her friends and family.
Fans and other content creators honored Lynja's memory. R.I.P. Lynja, there was never a dull moment with her. She was always full of spirit and such an amazing person.
You're just so special, and you bring a joy to every room you go into, and anyone I ever come in contact with that knows you says you're just the best.
She will forever be an inspiration to us all. And we should all feel so lucky that we got to share a small piece of her life with her. She might be gone, but her videos will live on forever.
According to Lynja's son, he will continue posting her unreleased videos until the last one is shared, making sure that her memory lives on following her passing. Much like the respect shown to Brian Barzyk's legacy, with his family stepping in to keep his vision alive. Brian Barczyk, with over 5 million subscribers, was best known as YouTube's reptile expert.
See right there? I'm just gonna very gently massage that out, kind of going around like this. and you can see it came right out, no problem whatsoever.
Unfortunately, on March 5th, 2023, he revealed he had a serious illness.
Here it is. It's not good. It's pancreatic cancer. For anyone that knows about cancers, they'll know that that's not a good one to have. But listen, it's best case scenario, it's typically about 10% success rate. But you know, I've beat the odds many times in my life. And so I'm believing I'm going to be in that 10%.
After a few months of chemotherapy, he updated his fans about the condition.
The tumor in my pancreas is growing again, which is not good, obviously, but more importantly, I have a few tumors now in my liver.
Nevertheless, Brian remained motivated to build his legacy aquarium project, excited to be at the opening.
You're going to actually see the stingray tank over here, the archer tank here, the 40-foot wall of really colorful marine fish over here.
But on January 5th, 2024, he posted his final video.
I hope I inspired you guys that, we closely built the legacy aquarium. Listen, I wanted to be there and greeting you guys at the open. That's all I dreamt of. But I'm unfortunately gotta tell you that that's not gonna happen. I go tomorrow, actually. I go into hospice, which means that I don't have long to go after that, but don't worry about me.
9 days later, Brian's passing was announced, leaving fans and friends in sorrow. I'm crying my eyes out right now. I grew up watching you. You got me into reptiles as a kid. I got my first snake all because of you. The joy you brought all of us watching over these amazing years will never be forgotten, and your legacy will always shine bright. After his passing, his family took over the Reptarium, allowing people to continuously honor how much of a legend Brian was in the YouTube community.